This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, and verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechak, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops, and great millstone citations to all Akim out there pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners, all right? I'm the brother Shamar Amaf from Great Millstone, Miami, also from the camp of Great Millstone, Southwest Florida, coming to you, Akim Wa'akwath, with another quick lesson. And Lord's will this lesson be quick, edifying, and straight to the point. All right, as you see, I just read Hebrews 13 and 17, which explicitly directs us to obey, all right, them that have the rule over us, okay, which is what? Our spiritual leaders, all right, the heads of our camps, all right, the heads of our regions, all right, the brothers that are in front of you, okay, the apostles, the elders, the bishops, okay, I mentioned the heads of regions, the heads of states, all right? When they give us orders, okay, and give us advice, all right, on what to do and what not to do, all right, we are to obey them, man. We are to, as when you go into the word obey in the online etymology, it literally translates to listen to. We are to listen to them, okay? Why? Because they watch for our souls, man. All right. Oftentimes, you know, we see situations where individuals, all right, receive a counsel or a direct order, okay, from leadership, from somebody in leadership position, all right, and they rebel against it, or they completely ignore it, or they go about, you know, handling what was told to them their own means instead of going or instead of listening out to the command as it was given to them. And for that, the Lord releases them of their service, so to say, man, puts them to the side, casts them out the truth, all right? Because when the men above us, all right, when the men above us, the men that are in these positions of leadership give us a command or an order or advice, all right, we have to understand that that's coming to us through them, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, oftentimes what we're looking for an answer, we're trying to figure out a situation, all right, and we do what? We present it to someone above us, and they be like, all right, you know, I hear you, maybe you should do this, I'll pray on it, fast on it. All right, don't go over here, don't do this, don't go to this, you know, move like this, don't move like that. All right, it's for the purpose of us getting saved, man. That's why they're giving us those advices, man. They're not doing it off their own merit to you know, to be in a sense of lording over the flock. Why? Because those same individuals that are in leadership positions are trying to receive a crown and receive salvation just as we are. All right, so when they tell us something, I best believe they're giving us the best advice, the soundest advice they could give us, all right, according to the scriptures and according to the spirit, all right? And if for you, all right, or for an individual, I should say, to go against that, you're openly and blatantly going against the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay? And that's why oftentimes we'll see these individuals that don't take heed to the counsel gets removed, man. All right, individual may have a whole drunkard demon on them. All right, and the counsel is, hey, brother, you need to stop drinking, bro. All right, because if you keep drinking, you're gonna be a detriment to yourself. All right, you already done got in trouble once or twice with the law. All right, if you keep doing this, you know, you might bring blame to the ministry. All right, you might get yourself a DWI, all right, or DUI. You might end up harming yourself or harming somebody else, brother. You need to chill. You need to get off the drink, right? Let's say that individual gets the counsel and he decides, you know what, I'm going to stop drinking on my own time. I'm going to do what I want to do, okay? Well, if that person is part of the elect, The Lord is going to chastise said individual until they realize that they have to listen to the counsel. All right. Now let's say on the flip of the coin side, if that person is not a part of the elect, the Lord is going to bring a heavy judgment upon them for them openly disobeying the command, all right, or the counsel, and the judgment is going to befall them, man. Whether they get arrested, whether they end up crashing, all right, whether the spirit just gets fed up with it and they get put out because now they're causing offense in the camp, all right, now they bringing blame to the ministry. So the spirit just removes them, man. All right, and that's just one example out of many. Okay, a couple of years ago, when I first came into the truth, a couple of years, and I think it was like my 3rd year or 4th year into the truth, the apostle Tahar and the elders, the apostles, all right, made a decree for us younger brothers to stop going into them clubs, right, and for good reason, all right, because why? That's when they was going into what? The Bacchus spirit, all right, and how in those clubs are it's nothing but wickedness and adultery, all right. You get yourself caught up in some mess that you don't want to be in. Now there was being young, certain brothers that didn't listen, certain brothers tried to do it their own way, and those that were that still here, that survived that, what they'll tell you, man, they got judged for it. They'll tell you that they realized the apostles are on point. All right, and those that are not here, they're not here because, all right, they openly disobeyed and the Lord wasn't with it, man. So the Lord cast them out, and that's again, that's just another example. But the point is, man, all right, we gotta obey. We gotta submit ourselves to those that are over us. All right, when they give us these counsels, when they give us these orders, man. Okay, because if you find yourself rebelling against it, you may find yourself out excommunicated. All right, you may find yourself, you may find the spirit being removed from you. Okay, as we, as of late, we've witnessed with this dude that was in, that was once part of the DMV area camps. All right, the report is the elders gave this guy counsel, told him what not to do, and he completely ignored it. All right, and guess what happened, man? The Lord judged him. He got put out the way and he bugged out. All right, and that's not the first situation I've heard, all right, that from an individual not taking heed to order was removed, man. I personally witnessed it myself with the former heads of the camp in Miami. All right, not taking heed to the spirit and the spirit removing them, man. Okay. In several other examples we could look at, even with the shit that we see, this shit show we seeing with Genesis and and the Sicarian situation. All that is because they didn't want to take heed to the counsels, all right, and the rebukes and the reproofs that the men of Great Millstone were giving them. All right, they wanted to go about their own way. They didn't want to take heed to the counsels. So the Lord continued to remove whatever little oil they had, and now they in a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo mess, man. Okay, so with that, Lord's order, was edifying. Just something quick that I want to talk about. Shalom.